All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is top 8 time. We are here live at, at the Reed Event Center. This is Lookout Below 60, a.k.a. Ryan Neese, alongside my fellow commentator,
Kobe VT, here for some really good Street Fighter. We've got 8 wonderful people ready to hit it off. Of course, everyone's going to be looking at Dual Kevin for taking it tonight, but we have 7 other wonderful people. We got Jaded and Ken Critical who are going to show up first. They're going to kick us off with some good top 8 action.
$500 on the line, bragging lights in that 2025 Skyline Championship.
Yo, is this going to be a Ken mirror to start us off?
Mirror match, here we go.
No, I was going to say, if Ken Critical wasn't playing Ken, I was gonna get on this player for baiting us with the name, but hey.
It's like, he uses that same name, same character name for his gamer tag. Like, who do you think he's picking?
Look, there's been a tradition recently in the FGC of cosplaying a specific character or having your tag be a specific character and then picking someone else. So it's not unheard of.
Well, I mean, there's some characters that I like as a character. I'm just not very good with them playing style. It's true. You always want to pick who you actually play best with, not who your favorite is. So,
is this modern Ken too? Modern versus classic? Oh, heck yeah.
Arizona versus Texas, too. We're seeing more and more people come in for this tournament. It's starting to get bigger and bigger. More people coming from outside of Oklahoma to compete for that prize.
Yeah, this is going to be a big testament of who's got the better punishes. Who knows Ken better? Yeah. It's like there's one thing of knowing a character, but can you fight it?
That's always the frustrating thing about the mirror match there. I mean, but you know exactly what to expect, so there is that. Yeah.
And this isn't Burnout 2, so you have to be very careful of getting knocked down for at least another, 3 seconds. Yeah.
Speaking of which, it looks like Ken Critical is on his way to a KO.
Yeah, it's like, whew, that was a little nasty. That drive impact came a little bit later than I thought it would for, trying to get a guaranteed wall splat.
Oh, it looks like it's Texas versus Texas. I guess we had we had an error from earlier. Good defense here.
Spending on that DP, wants to make sure you don't hold this pressure because, Ken Critical's pressure has been really solid.
Oh, yeah. Solid combo there, ending with the hurricane kick. You do not want to be in this corner in the game. I mean, the corner is your worst enemy here.
Yeah, no, not even a DP nor perfect parry coming out on the DI as a meaty. It's going to give some free advantage, but Ken Critical, put yourself in burnout? That's scary.
Both of them are out of drive rush here.
Yeah. And this really does advantage Ken Critical. Both of them have level 3 up, so there's that, but
woo, here it comes, level 3 super.
Yeah. Should be enough. Yep. Yeah, was in yellow.
Ken Critical takes game number 1.
Yeah. That second round looked a lot closer than round number 1, so it might be just a little instance of Jada needing to wake up for this. We had Tekken for a while. That was going on.
Sometimes it takes you a game or two before you get the ball rolling, but when you're in the loser's bracket, it's your last chance. So,
good anti-air.
Winner moves on, loser is eliminated. Good parry.
Yeah, I'm just going to take that back throw. It's like, might as well put your, oh, but we're back throwing at the corner. I know what you are.
Throwing encouraged. Hey, if you know, you know.
Yeah. And now things are going from bad to worse for Jada, getting opened up once again. Has the level 1 to guarantee the kill if necessary, but not spending, being greedy and rewarded.
Just keeping him juggling in the air right there. Ken Critical has put Jaded in critical condition.
Yeah. Oh, runs right into the Doken.
Good parry there. It's a good filling out process here. It's about who's going to make that mistake first or who's going to capitalize. You're seeing a good mix of offensive defense here.
Yeah. Jaden's been looking really good at being able to control at this slower pace. It's just the big risky thing is Jaden just bleeds OD gauge.
When you're too aggressive, you got to find a better way to manage your drive here.
Because now this should be burnout. It is indeed. Got 2 levels, so if you see a DI, you got to be sending that reversal super.
Even then you take more damage. I did like in Street Fighter 6 how they, modify that to where the stun is limited to if you get hit in the corner.
Yeah.
Another win for Ken Critical.
Yeah, just looking unstoppable right now.
Jaded is going to need a miracle to get back into this one. It looks like Ken Critical's on track to sweep him 3-0.
Oh, wow. That still hit. That was like phantom rage almost.
All damage is good damage.
Heck, yeah. I mean, if it stops your opponent from being able to apply pressure, might as well. You know, consider your wins where you get them, because you don't always need big, flashy combos in order to win rounds.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, you got money on the line. If you want to practice certain stuff, you have plenty of time. You know, you can play online, you know, play if you want extra rounds. This is when it matters.
Yeah. Back to the corner. Burnout for Ken Critical, so at least Jaded gets to be free from having DI in your face at this burnout stage for a little bit.
Yeah, Ken Critical still has a slight lead with the health bar. Good axe kick there.
Got OD just in time to get the anti-air with the DP, and there it is.
It could be match point like here, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Ken Critical absolutely would love to start off this top 8 with a 3-0. You know, signal to everyone else, you got to be worried about this, Ken.
I mean, that's a good way to make a statement as well. I mean, Jaded, you're starting to see he's starting to play a little more aggressive. He's taking the gloves off, but psychologically, that's got to wear on you when you're 0-2. And a lot of these games, there's a big psychological aspect to them as well.
Oh, able to fight out of the corner, and this only needs one more hit. Oh, what a good cross up, and get the hit as well, but not able to convert it into a kill. That could be Jaded's one opportunity slipping away.
The critical art is there. If Ken Critical pulls the trigger on that, that could end this fight. So.
Nice, there we go. That's the reversal on the burnout.
Beautiful
DI.
timing from Jaded, and Jaded has bought himself one extra round.
Yeah, and only spent one bar there too, so that's incredibly potent that you're able to keep some going into this round.
I mean, that's one of the things about Street Fighter 6 as well. I mean, you don't necessarily need a level 3 super if you still got more rounds to go. You want to conserve that gas tank.
Nice check there, trying to advance on Ken Critical's side a little too brazenly. Now back to the corner off the back of the Hurricane Kick.
Jaded is not going down without a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
That's exactly what we want to see. We want to see this game go longer. Oh!
Ooh, nice parry there. Bad mistake. Yeah, bad mistake indeed.
Yeah. If you're Jaded, you can take a couple more throws, able to fight out of the corner once again, but has to go into burnout to do so.
Looks like the level 3 super is coming. Will this be enough?
Just a throw will do it. You just need to keep it simple. You could even just probably do a light punch target combo. Oh, did Ken Critical's control? Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah. He's trying to think right here. I mean, he's got 5%. Yeah. I mean, Jaded is on the board. 2-1. It is possible to reverse that 0-2, but it is incredibly difficult.
Yeah. All right. Might have been something going a little wonky with the controller. Who knows? But, I mean, you still got plenty of time to figure it out. You don't have to worry about it. It's Ken Critical.
I mean, you know, you feel a little more relaxed when you got that lead, but you don't want to get complacent either. Win 2 games, and then wonder what happened for the next 3.
All right, has Jaded back in burnout. There's no meter here to launch a level 1, so if you can find the time to DI, it's now or never.
I mean, you see Ken Critical, he is just all over Jaded right here. You know, with that meter being, you know, restored, you know, you take too much chip damage as well, so...
Ken Critical did find that DI once again.
Could this be match point right here?
And the controller's being wonky again, unfortunate. Okay.
All right, there we go.
But shout out to Jaded for being really good about, you know, just chilling, waiting a second to make sure Ken Critical's controller is working as normal.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't want to win dirty. Good drive rush attack there.
Oh, God. Got the EX version, but unfortunately wasn't able to continue anything going. Oh, wow, we're just sending the DP.
One more will do it. Here it comes. Level 3 super. Ken Critical has moved on to the next round. Jaded has been eliminated.
Yeah. I mean, that very important. Wasn't a 3-0, so a huge statement for Ken Critical, but you still won pretty handily in that 3-1. Get to sit back a little, watch everyone else play, you know, try and get a read on your opponent coming down from the side.
I mean, that is one edge, too. You know, you can sit back, enjoy the show for a minute, and be like, all right, this is what we need to do, you know. Yeah. I mean, in this game as well, you know, it's good to have a backup character, but it is very difficult to have one, you know, mastering one, let alone 2.
Yeah. And I mean, if you have it on modern, it's a tiny bit easier because it's a little less that you have to learn. Although there's not necessarily the wealth of resources for modern characters as there are for all the traditional classic variations.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Street Fighter a certain way my whole life. I will not learn anything else at this point. All right, here's our brackets, ladies and gentlemen, for top 8. As you can see, Ken Critical has moved to the loser quarterfinals. Coming up next, it looks like it will be Vince versus Land.
Yeah. And then, of course, on the winner's side, we got Dual Kevin and Picklestein, and then you got Shirai Ryu Z and Cold Ramen going to be sitting there nice. They get 2 chances to make something happen.
I mean, Picklestein he placed second at Super Bit Wars earlier this year. He placed second at Skyline last year, and he has just come up short. Like, he is still consistent, but, you know, I'm sure he is ready for that first Skyline championship.
Yeah. It's always tough when you're just the bridesmaid, you're never the bride.
Yeah.
But
get to be at the edge of the spotlight, but we'll see if Picklestein can make that happen. I mean, he's going to have a tough fight there with Dual Kevin. And Shirai Ryu Z, a veteran gamer, he has been playing for a very long time. And
I wonder what game expired that gamer tag. You know, maybe one day I'll figure it out.
Yeah. It's the reason why we have the ESRB ratings.
And a lot of the panic.
Yep. Yeah.
Man.
Kids don't realize how lucky they have it now. Like, you see, you know, Mortal Kombat paved the way.
Yeah. And then it helps with the panic bring into one of my favorite Guilty Gear related clips of former President Clinton. He was reading an ad for Guilty Gear. It was "Kill your friends, guilt free" was the tagline. And there's someone made a mod for Guilty Gear Strive with the round start call is just him saying that. Man, marketing, they were able to take advantage of it for a while.
I mean, in the 90s, it was a different time. Like, I see some of those ads. I mean, I loved them, but you cannot get away with that now.
Yeah. All right, we got Blanca here. Okay. Love me some charge characters.
We've been seeing the same moves from these 2 fighters for over 3 decades. I mean, Street Fighter has really stood the test of time.
Yeah, I mean, so its legacy will, oh my, that is very unfortunate to whip that DP. And good on Land for being ready to take advantage.
I mean, we're seeing more Blankas in Street Fighter 6. I mean, the ones you do see are pretty good, but, you know, I remember when the Street Fighter 6 first came out, we didn't really see too many Blankas, but we're starting to see some more now.
Yes, especially as Mena has been getting a lot more results with Blanca. I mean, you start doing enough high-placing tournaments with one character, and people are like, oh, wait, I may be missing something.
Good punish throw there.
Man, what a huge turn of fate there. From whiffing that DP in neutral at the start of the round to just claiming it back in very dominating fashion.
I mean, it looks like you're on track to lose, but then you come back and win.
Ooh, that Blanca ball putting in some work, running straight into the fireball, though.
And that ball is so tight. You know, it is very hard to time, too. You have a split second to make a decision.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, it can just be better to block it out, just let your opponent, you know, give you the information free. It's only game 1, so there's plenty of information to still be learned.
Good block, good wake-up, you know, attack there. He's got him in the corner right here. Here it comes, level 3 super.
And that'll be game 1. We'll be taken down quite handily.
We'll see what Land does for this next round. I mean, Ryu had always been the, you know, default character. I mean, it was Street Fighter 6. You know, Luke is probably the most accessible one as far as if you've never played Street Fighter, you know.
Yeah, and then here I was getting into Street Fighter for the first time, picking Marisa, having a blast. Remember, day 1 was doing the stream thing, and then someone's like, just use her medium punch target combo into Gladius, and then I immediately shot it to platinum for it. Oh my gosh, the Blanca ball just sending it.
Is that a basketball goal net on that stop sign? I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Yeah, it is. I actually haven't noticed it either.
I mean, usually the backgrounds were a work of art in this game, but, you know, you don't really pay too much attention to them whenever you're having to actually play. But.
Oh my, nice donkey kick, and that's going to be round 1. Vince is looking a little unstoppable so far. 3 rounds in a row.
Love that kick. I mean, Ryu has had that since Street Fighter, since the 3rd Strike series.
Gets the punish counter, full catch out, go, and eat this Oki.
Good combos here. Collarbone breaker there. Well, it looks like Vince is in control of this fight right here. And, you know, when you have the lead, you can kind of take a little bit of a breather. Because, I mean, it's going to be up to Land to start, you know, bringing that meter down.
Yeah, especially, you know, we saw Vince in the previous game use Fireball a lot to try and lock down Land. And then this game didn't use it as much. So now you've got so many different things to take into account if you're Land, especially now that Vince is up 2-0.
I mean, that game wears on you psychologically as well. Like, you're going to expect to see Land start playing more aggressively because this is his last chance, and he's got to make the most of it right here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the passive game wasn't working out the best. Nice anti-air with the good confirm as well. Set up Blanca-chan.
I mean, we always have that time. You just got to let the hands go, and this is that situation for Land right here.
I don't know if Land was ready for that to side switch Vince back to the corner.
Who's going to make the move right here?
Getting that charge, very important for Vince, especially as you're one confirm away from death. Oh my, just needs a level 1, and nice reaction.
Land has a level 2 super available. We'll see if he pulls it. I mean, he wouldn't really need to pull the trigger on it. He could try to chip him away here. Well, he's only got about 2 more seconds to try that. Well, he gets it done right there.
Yeah, it's like there's definitely a world in which Land considers it worth to use the level 2 and then just chip out Vince, but that is just so expensive to do for just round number 1.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you got to win, if it's the only way you can win the fight, so, you know, win the round, so be it. But ideally, you want to try to conserve that.
Yeah, because, I mean, you build meter quick enough that spending 2 for a win, it's like the win could definitely just be more valuable.
Speaking of which, both of our fighters look like they have level 3s. Yeah. Well, not yet. Vince still has his level 2. But
yeah, but Vince doesn't even need it. Nice, perfect parry.
He's got him in the corner right here.
Not opting to spend any, going for a more greedy ender, and once again, this throw, after being greedy with meter, both good Critical Kid and now Vince have gotten success.
I mean, sometimes just having good fundamentals for this game is enough, you know, timing, you know, your punches and kicks and making use of those throws. Sometimes that's all it needs. You know, that's all you need right there. I mean, Land did get 1 round in, but he's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, he's got plenty of meter to spend. Gets the cross up.
Yeah. Good defense here.
Both trying to bait each other's moves out so hard. Nice. There's the level 2 install. Yeah. Gonna try and get to the corner, get as much damage as possible. Nice throw.
Get those bites. Hey, blocked the throw that time. Oh, nice right there. Land will buy himself another game.
Yeah, that was a beautiful patient string right there as you set up Blanca-chan right in front of your opponent. And then it's on Vince, your opponent, to be able to do something about it. If you just sit there, you're perfectly fine.
We could possibly see our next Game 5 here, depending on the results of this one. Vince wins, he moves on. Land wins, we will see a Game 5. And the winner of that sudden death set will move on.
Land just jumping normally, gets the Blanca ball right on out. Another TP whiff, but too far away for Land to actually make any sort of advantage from it. Another throw, though.
We can still get that throw in, so I mean, he's still getting some damage even if Blanca-chan doesn't help him. I mean, it's still a good baiting tactic because while you're worried about that, you're taking that punishment throw. No drive rush for Vance here.
This could be a trip out. There is level 2 available for Land, but such a low life total, you don't want to risk it, and just gets the jump in over the fireball.
Double fierce. I mean, these two, Ryu and Blanca, have been staples of the Street Fighter franchise. I mean, Blanca had his moment in the sun during, you know, CVS 2. Such good strategy here. I mean, this is a lot like playing chess as well.
Yeah. Oh, got the overhead. Oh, went for a throw afterwards, but Land was already committed to jump.
He set up that triple jab with the special. And Vince will take this round. This could be match point, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, both players starting this off with 3 bars. They're already going to electrify and just use it to gut up into the throat. You know, you're going to be patient if you see Blanca-chan being electrified, of course, so might as well go for it.
I mean, you're still getting some damage in, so good, you know, drive rush attack there. This could be, I mean, it's not going to kill, but he is definitely going to take a lot of health off.
Yeah, this is burnout. Now you have to be very, very attentive for DI.
I mean, you can't just chip him out here with the fireballs, and it
Yeah.
looks like that may be what he's going to try to do.
Tried to go for a DI, but not going to happen this time. Going to get the level 2 install.
Gets that extra throw in, I mean.
Oh, and I think...
And that will do it. Vince moves on. Lan has been eliminated.
Yeah, I think Lan was trying to be very cautious of the fact that since Vince still had OD gauge left, that EXDP would have ended the entire set on its own. You know, stood up to block it, and Vince was like, you know what? Let me just wake up, do an attack, and kill you there.
I mean, that's all he needed. So, and that's why he will be moving on.
Yeah, it's one of those very unfortunate things where you get your knockdown, but it's not in a position, you're not as spacing or timing where you can get a safe jump to help stop that from occurring. And it's just, you got to accept is your opponent took a risk and they got rewarded.
Yep, that's how it goes right there. Yeah, we also want to thank our sponsors as well. You know, Raising Cane's, Tinker Federal Credit Union, Oklahoma Board Game Community, and all our great sponsors helped us put this on, including the Delta Hotels here. So.
Yeah, can't be doing any of this, offering these nice pop bonuses that are attracting so many great talent from out of state. Not even just from the border states, too, not like Texas. We got people from Indiana, like Dual Kevin.
Well, I mean, we're even seeing, we've set a new attendance record here at Skyline. We have over 350 competitors, that have competed in different brackets for different games all day. We've had our Ultimate Smash earlier. We got Tekken 8 Top 8 still to come later tonight. And currently we have Street Fighter 6 Top 8.
Yeah. And I mean, Tekken and Street Fighter are the games where the invaders from out of state have the best chances. Because, of course, we have Dual Kevin, Snake Fang that is in Tekken.
And Picklestein is up next.
Yeah, there it is.
We got to keep that trophy in Oklahoma, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we got to go through some really, really strong Rashid.
Yeah, I predict we're going to see a Rashid versus JP match here.
Yeah, already no hesitation, hovering over Rashid. Now time to set the buttons.
Yeah, you definitely want to get that button check in. I mean, yeah, I mean Rashid, was one of the popular, newcomers from Street Fighter V. I mean, Ed has made some improvements where he wasn't very popular in the previous game, but we're starting to see more and more players play Ed. And the German rap song he has for his theme's been my personal favorite, theme from this game.
Yeah, especially with what Ending Walker put up at ECT. I think it was Angry Bird that Ending Walker beat and eliminated, and that was huge because he was 17 at the time.
Cool. You're starting to see some of these players, starting young and they're getting better and better.
Yeah, I mean, especially in this age of fighting games where there's wikis being constantly updated, content is now more easily accessible than it ever has been.
Looks like we are in Russia for this fight, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now Picklestein is just doing the JP classic, but Dual Kevin gets in and gets a throw. Now you're in the corner against Rashid. This is not where you want to be.
I mean, Dual Kevin coming from Indiana. Another good throw there. I mean, that's how you got to defeat JP. You just got to get it, you have to be in his face and keep the pressure on the whole time because once you go full screen,
yeah, your options become a lot more rock, paper, scissors as is he going to fake it out? Are you going to be able to, are you going to take a risk with a jump? Things like that. You have to be even more careful about jumping against JP because he has air throw.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to start taking away some meter here. I mean, Picklestein's got the lead, so good read there with the parry.
All right, good old level 2. You get to just do whatever you want, backed up by the impenetrable wall. Ooh.
Interesting. Good.
I like the idea there from Picklestein to use a reversal super, but Unfortunately, Dual Kevin, knowing that the tornado is behind you, doesn't need to interact that aggressively.
And Dual Kevin will be taking game number 1. See what your Picklestein, what adjustments he makes here.
Very expensive round start, already down to 2 bars left of OD. But hey, if it gets you the advantage, it's worth it. Although right now, this is a very risky spot.
I mean, it's always ideal to kind of at least maintain a little bit of a lead over your opponent, because you know your opponent will start getting more careless and playing more aggressive as well. So good throw in the corner here. Nice low. Picklestein is out of drive rush here, so this is bad. This Dual Kevin looks like he could just chip him out here.
Speaking of, who needs chip out when we can just stun instead?
Stun and gun. We see too, and I mean, that was a smart idea on Capcom's part to limit the stuns to just if you get hit in the corner with a drive rush attack.
Yeah. It is definitely something, you know, makes stun a little less painful to worry about, but also very rewarding because, of course, most characters can, you know, get a jumping starter and maximize their damage.
Good level 2 there from Dual Kevin. Good parry from Picklestein.
Just going to cash out here, get the side switch to boot. This is everything Picklestein wants and more. Never mind, drops out of the combo and side switches to boot. That is an incredible, unfortunate event.
Well, he's still in the lead, but we may not be able to keep it if he's in the corner. So,
oh, wow.
Nice punish. Definitely punishable right there. Swing and a miss.
And able to not even have to worry about using meter to kill. Now you get to go into round 3 with a meter advantage.
It's always, you know, helpful. I mean, you get all the advantages you can get when you're in this game. I mean, Street Fighter 6 has a more simplified version compared to the previous game. This was more reminiscent of Street Fighter Alpha with the level 1, 2, and 3.
But also, it makes it a little easier to balance the game, too, when you don't have to worry about V-triggers messing things up.
I mean, yeah, this one was made, you know, with both casuals and the hardcore fans are proud of this one. Dual Kevin out of drive rush here, so Picklestein, you know, is looking to capitalize on that. But
yeah, big hit here. Oh, they both whiff throw, but no one's going to be able to take advantage. A nice slide out on through, straight into level 2. And suddenly, the burnout's on the other foot.
Level 1 super from Picklestein.
Yeah, was very much ready to try and see Dual Kevin get that free DI stun.
And Dual Kevin takes game number 2. See Pickles.
Yeah, make sure you're taking your breath. No one's hounded you to rematch immediately, so might as well, you know, take a deep breath and go back into this with a clear head. There's still plenty of Street Fighter to be played in this set.
Exactly, yeah, you still got, you know, one more chance, so. That, you know, being in the winner's bracket, there is life after death, so whoever loses this one, you'll get a second chance.
Yeah, Dual Kevin just setting up a very awkward spacing for Picklestein where he just can't press a button or fear of getting whiff punished.
I mean, he's just trapped in the corner, and, no, I mean, good throw for Picklestein to get out of the corner, but Rashid counters. Yeah. This could be match point right here. I mean, Dual Kevin, you know, has had a solid resume. He has beaten some of the best players in the world as well. So,
and among that upper echelon, there are plenty of JP players, especially at the start of this game's life cycle. There were just a ton of them.
I mean, when we started to get better reads on JP, you know, being aggressive, that's how you get him out of there. And
this is just brutal. Hasn't even needed to launch yet. Oh my gosh, look at this. Are you dead, actually?
Could we see it? The first perfect KO, the top 8. Perfect KO for Dual Kevin.
I forgot how much damage Rashid just can deal out, even without CA.
Looks like Dual Kevin will be moving on to the next round. We were in winner's semifinals, so there is life after death for Picklestein, as he will get one last chance in the loser's bracket. So we'll see what he does there.
Yeah, definitely did earn your spot into winners semifinals. So you got to own it. Now you make your run through the loser semis. Try and get that run back against Dual Kevin.
I mean, yeah, it is certainly possible. I mean, he's got a chance to, make that happen, too. Yeah. On a sidebar, do you think we'll see Capcom versus SNK 3? Like, it's been rumored that we may finally see that.
I don't know, actually. I think it's definitely a possibility. Like, unless they tell us straight up, hey, we're not going to be doing this.
Right.
SNK also, I don't know, because they have both KOF and City of the Wolves now that are I mean, City of the Wolves is hugely popular in no small part to just how much money that they're pumping in to incentivize people to play.
Well, they did share, a crossover where they had Ken and Chun-Li, go to the new Fatal Fury, and then Mai and Terry, we ended up getting them for Street Fighter 6. So I can see the possibility of that game coming. Like when people have said we'll see Tekken Tag Tournament 3, I just don't see it, but
yeah, that's a little bit of a further shot than SNK going to collab on another fighter.
Yeah. Looks like we got Z versus Cold Ramen. I mean, Z is a veteran player. He has been gaming a long time. MKX, MK11, Injustice 2, Street Fighter 5. He has been in this gaming business for a very long time.
Now, which of the three most unlikely scenarios do you think would happen? Either Tekken Tag 3, Injustice 3, or MKX DC 2?
I think Injustice 3 seems the most probable out of those three. I mean, who knows? I mean, Warner Brothers is in limbo right now. Rumor is, Paramount made an offer to buy it. It was turned down, but it's looking like NRS will be under new ownership here pretty soon. Who it will be remains to be seen.
All right, we got Kim and Kuma. Okay.
In the ruined lab, parts unknown. If you play through arcade mode and you end up fighting on this stage, it'll just say unknown. I mean, Cold Ramen, similar to Z, is one of those veteran guys. He's always consistently in the top 8, just hasn't been able to get that win.
This might be the day that changes it.
I mean, we could be seeing a changing of the guard here. I mean, we've seen Shirai Ryu Z. He used to be consistently, winning these tournaments. He still consistently places in top 8. So, I mean, Kimberly's a very tough character to play as, but if you can get her down, she is a threat.
Yeah, I mean, we look at it, especially since Akuma has lower health. You've got just that fewer interactions you're able to take, and if you're not ready for Kimberly, she's gonna just roll right over you.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, Kimberly's basically had a lot of guys moveset from the previous game. Good parry there from Cold Ramen. Yeah, I mean, Akuma, he does that heavy damage, too. That's the trade-off for having slightly less health, so.
And you can still safe jab, which is always very strong.
The level 3 super. I kind of wonder if Capcom, did they intend for this, her music to loop over whenever she hits the level 3 super?
Probably, yeah.
So I was kind of thinking about that, even like you hit that in round 1 and then you get to just hear it for the rest of the fight. And Shirai Ryu Z will be taking game number 1.
Really, really confident, really strong stuff from Kimberly. Yeah. It's going to really be up to Cold Ramen to slow the pace of the set down. I mean, you are playing a Shoto while very high damage. I mean, Shirai Ryu is just having so much work getting done.
Yeah. There we go. Good wake-up attack from Cold Ramen. That's what makes Akuma dangerous right there. Is like hitting those heavy combos, hitting that heavy damage.
Yeah, and of course, Demon Flip do be scary.
Yep. And Cold Ramen takes this round. Good feeling out process here. Who's going to take this game? I mean, Akuma has been such a staple for the franchise. Remember the very first time, they took a page out of the Mortal Kombat playbook and put a hidden fight in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
And then just decided to be one of the most dominating characters in all the fighting games at that time.
And the rest is history. I mean, it was almost impossible. Like, you had to go the entire arcade ladder without losing without having to use a continue, and then you got the privilege to fight Akuma. Good drive rush attack there. Level 3 super to close it out, and Cold Ramen will be taking game number 2.
Yeah, could have Cold Ramen done literally anything and killed? Yes. Is it fun and stylish to end it with level 3? Also, yes.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, you get your opponent gets to watch your character get that, you know, level 3 beatdown right there.
And it gives you a little bit of extra time to, you know, take a deep breath between the rounds.
Let your fingers rest. Good offense here from Shirai Ryu Z, but it has been negated by Cold Ramen.
Oh, nice check there.
Good parries there. I mean, Z's got, you know, Cold Ramen trapped in the corner, but he has got to watch for that wake-up attack, too. I mean, Cold Ramen has been consistent on hitting that wake-up attack as well. Here.
Oh, good jump over the fireball, gets the hit and confirms it into a round win as well.
Shirai Ryu Z takes the round. I mean, you're kind of starting to see Z is making those reads, but, you know, this match is still a toss-up. I mean, both of these guys are evenly matched.
Yeah, it's definitely feeling like it's a momentum-based set between these two. If one player gets going, it's very hard for the other to stop.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're just taking all those punches. You're kind of like, what am I going to do? And level 3 super from Shirai Ryu Z, which will secure game number 3. Level 3 from Shirai Ryu Z.
Yeah, and also on game number 3, too.
Yep. I mean, this could be match point right here. Cold Ramen wins. We will see a sudden death set. If Shirai Ryu Z wins, he moves on.
Oh, the DP whiffing in neutral. That's very unfortunate. Not the way that Cold Ramen wants to start, but what is potentially the final game of the set.
Good air throw there from Shirai Ryu. I mean, it looked like Shirai Ryu Z has just got, you know, again, the psychological aspect is starting to wear, but don't count Cold Ramen out just yet.
Oh, got the counter hit. Cold Ramen just tried to challenge at the wrong time, and now it is set point.
Could this be it right here, ladies and gentlemen?
Man, sticking out that leg, really telling Cold Ramen, I control neutral, I'm getting you in the corner, and you are going to suffer.
I mean, this is the time to be aggressive. I mean, you know, it's weighing in on you. It's like, you know, get the kill, get him out of there, get to the next round.
Yeah, now with level 3 online, all Shirai Ryu Z needs is any hit, any target combo that can be special cancel will kill.
We might see that. Here it comes. The critical art right here. I never get tired of that. It's always so cool to see from Akuma. But
whip throw, but Z was not able to make full use, and this is going an extra no. Okay.
Now it's going an extra round.
I was like, oh, you got the hit. Surely there's a cancel that kills, and then it just does. Oh, wait a second. Am I about to have to reverse fate?
We could be seeing our first game 5 here. Another good throw there from Shirai Ryu Z, but wake up attack from Cold Ramen.
This throw gets the punish counter as well. So much damage done to Shirai Ryu Z. Potentially could die in one corner combo.
Here comes the level 3 super. Break out the 80s music and the cassette player. Who's going to take it right here?
I think Z is trying to bait out an anti-air DP, but might not even need it. And this is a really bad situation for Cold Ramen to be in the corner. Z doesn't need to press anything.
Good parry.
Yeah, that's back throw.
No,
the stun. We're going to game 5.
Here it comes. Level 3 super for Cold Ramen takes game number 4. We are finally going to see our first game 5 in top 8, ladies and gentlemen.
Think we might even see a Raging Demon for game 5?
We very well could be. All right, sudden death. The winner of this one moves on to the next round. The loser will be going to the loser's bracket.
Oh, nice DP.
Yep, good wake up. I mean, that's what makes Akuma so dangerous. When you get complacent and you start crowding his space when he's getting up, you know, he's got that wake up attack right there.
Oh, big punish counter. Yeah, man, Z has just noted that Cold Ramen's kind of been very hesitant now to try an anti-air DP, so might as well just abuse those jump-ins.
Yeah, neutral space right here. Good attack there from Cold Ramen.
And with that final drive rush gets the confirm.
Could this be match point right here?
Or are we going to go to final game, final round? Oh, slide it on in. That is not going to be safe.
Cold Ramen's making the comeback. This fight has been incredible. This is some of the best Street Fighter you were going to see right here. High-level players.
Back and forth now.
I'm almost out of breath just from watching. Incredible stuff here.
Nice. Sees the advancement and knows that DP is great to use the punish counter. Into the corner you go. Is he going to be following tradition? No, not going to get the level 3 and a set up for the Oki, though.
I mean, Cold Ramen still got the lead, but for how long?
You're still alive here.
Cold Ramen will likely be reduced to that Magic Pixel and Magic Pixels. He's got about 5%, so.
DI is just straight out of the corner in burnout now. Very dangerous.
Yeah. Cold Ramen is going to have perfect timing here. Looks like he does.
Yeah, and takes the level 3. You know, not the way you want to end out this round, but you're going to absolutely take it. Zero risk of having this round flipped on its head and the set taken away. Because both players are not going to start with 0 meter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sudden death. Who wants it right here?
Good old final game, final round, a double Ricci as it would be.
Yep. They trade hits there. What if we see a double KO?
Woo!
Good throw there from Cold Ramen. I mean, the momentum is just shifting back and forth, back and forth. I mean, these guys have played against each other. I remember seeing them in the bracket, you know, at Super Bit Wars back in March.
Demon Flip going to be whipping, and Shirai Z getting a huge combo. You're going to be at 1 touch. The DP!
Oh, he misses!
And that is it. Shirai Z will be moving on to winners final. Cold Ramen going to be 7 down to losers for 1 more chance. You still have some fight left in you.
I mean, there is life after death, I mean, for Cold Ramen, you know, for all the guys in winners, so you get 1 last chance. And that was incredible Street Fighter right there. You know, went back and forth, but Z ended up taking this one. All right, so we got our, you know, winners final bracket. We're going to see Dual Kevin from Indiana playing Shirai Ryu Z from Oklahoma in the winners finals. Loser quarterfinals, we got Cold Ramen versus Vince, and Picklestein will be playing Ken Critical.
Yeah, 2 invaders still left. 1 on the winner's side, 1 on the losers. And we're going to be seeing one of them potentially get eliminated, or another Oklahoman going to fall.
We got 4 Okies still on the bracket. We still got a chance to keep that Skyline trophy in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible bragging rights, too, you know, to win this tournament. You know, it's getting bigger and bigger. As I said earlier, you know, we set new attendance records here. You know, great venue, great group of people. You know, we've been building this for years and years. And
yeah. I mean, it is not a shocker why Street Fighter is growing worldwide. I mean, we saw it just explode in popularity in Japan, and it has spilled over to the rest of the world.
I mean, I'm also curious, who do you think we'll see in Season 4? Like, I'm hoping we get Hugo, and we can finally get that Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant rematch with Alex being added later, so.
I mean, for one of my friends from my local scene who played Karine really heavily in 5, I want her in Street Fighter 6 just to give my friend their main back. Otherwise, you know.
I'm glad to see Alex is returning. I mean, I was glad to see Sagata's back. You know, you can't. Some of these characters are staples, and you know, Alex. I remember they tried to set him up as the the new hero for during the Street Fighter 3 series, and kind of similar. They tried they wanted Luke to be the face of the franchise, which we got so many iconic characters now though. Yeah. It's getting harder and harder to come up with new, good new ideas. And,
maybe put a Third Strike original character into here. Give Third Strike a little bit of a love letter.
I mean, that game has stood the test of time. Like, in the late 90s when it came out, 2D fighting was out, 3D was in, but, that game is critically acclaimed. It's almost 30 years old, and we are still playing it in tournaments today.
Yeah, and it's at a huge, huge scene even still. And, it would be great for Capcom to be like, here's a love letter. Putting one of the Third Strike characters up here, even, it would be really great because they could put the Third Strike theme song in as well. If they put it as a selectable song,
yep. I like
so many people would pick that.
Well, I mean, the game itself, even if you watch, is just an absolute work of art as well. The animations, everything's so fluid. And sometimes, you know, things just fire on all cylinders, and that was the situation there.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, Third Strike came out in a time when a lot of companies were trying 3D and going to the 3D wave. And, you know, if you're going to stick doing 2D fighters, you have to give it the love and attention it deserved. And Third Strike absolutely was given that love.
I mean, with Street Fighter, you know, 2D is their bread and butter. When they tried 3D, the fighting was just so awkward and out of place, and it didn't feel like a true Street Fighter game. You know, similar to Mortal Kombat, I did enjoy Mortal Kombat Deception, but it was trying to be something it wasn't.
Yeah, it had a lot of really interesting ideas. Like, I used to watch, like, Ketchup and Mustard's videos a lot to help sleep, because, like, their voice is just, in the videos they make, it's just, like, the weapon switching system, like, changing your movesets, a la, like, everyone's a stance character. Like, I mean, 90s were a great time to be an experimental phase, but...
Oh, yeah, I mean... Yeah, you say we got to see some really great ads. I mean, if you know, you know, but...
And I mean, now we're kind of in a period of time where game companies are being more experimental as well. Like, of course, the whole drive system in Street Fighter 6. We have the Raging Strike system, the Breakpoint system in Grand Blue, Strive implemented with more ways to use resources. And, you know, some people might be saying games are getting a little too aggressive focused, but I mean, that ebbs and flows whether games are going to be more aggressive or defensive over time.
Well, I mean, for example, like I think Fatal Fury is more defense heavy, Tekken 8 more offensive heavy. I mean, you got to find what you're good at, what you like to do. MKX offense, MK11 defense.
MK1 is just, I mean,
yeah.
Game confounds me sometimes.
I mean, the thing with MK1, like, it seemed like they kind of broke away, you know, it was more superhero based. I mean, I kind of lost interest after, you know, I was one of the refugees that jumped over to Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6.
But, yeah, I mean, NRS is but one of the more adventurous of I mean, of course, I went to 3D for a time. Now they're trying to have assists and a non-tag fighter.
I think that was supposed to be Injustice 3, but all right, we got the MMA cage for this one. All right.
Good old Cannon JP, Can Critical, trying to keep the Texas dream alive.
Yep. Keep that send Picklestein looking to send him back to Texas empty-handed. Good way to settle this beef. I mean, it's cool to see the MMA cage for both Street Fighter and Tekken.
I mean, the MMA cage is just iconic, no matter what fighting game you're in.
I mean, it's a staple. I remember they had the boxing ring for the previous game of Street Fighter V. Good stuff here. JP is keeping him in the corner.
Ooh. Yeah, the explosion just popping up. Kind of critical, not ready. I mean, JP is a little bit diabolical on this stage because some of the crystals can kind of blend in on the higher side. It is a very blue-purplish coated map.
Well, JP has probably been one of the best of the newcomers. I mean, he's got, you know, the most original, where like some of the other characters just borrowed moves from other, you know, where like Lily kind of borrowed some of T-Hawk's moves, Kimberly borrowed some of Guy's, and JP is the most original one from the...
And of course, Marisa has a really interesting kit, but she has some fundamental issues for Street Fighter 6, whereas JP, he gets to play this game very well, and this is just getting really shown by Picklestein.
Yeah. Good zoning here. I mean, this is a perfect matchup. You got Rushdown versus zoning. I mean, it's like MMA striker versus grappler. I mean,
the only thing that could make this more classic is if Picklestein played Dhalsim instead, but there's not a lot of Dhalsim mains in the world.
I mean, the ones you do see are pretty good, but they're far and few in between. And level 3 super from Ken Critical. Looking to put Picklestein in critical condition.
Absolutely. I mean, gotta be putting your best foot forward at all times. You want your opponent to be in that devastating position. Now it's very close. Only one bar of OD left.
He used it wisely. Here we go with the level 2 super from Picklestein. And with Ken Critical out of drive rush, he takes more damage.
Yeah, and Picklestein looking very healthy on the OD. A whiff DP, or block DP rather.
I mean, we're kind of making those reads too, you know, like those wake-up attacks from Ryu, Ken, and Akuma.
Great reaction there, ready to use the super in order to stop yourself from getting stunned. Now you're rewarded. Picklestein, the one being stunned this time.
And Ken Critical will be taking game number 1.
Ken Critical is really saying to Picklestein, you saw me do that very often to Jaded. I know how to beat it. You can't test me like that.
See what happens here in game 2. Good read right there with the drive rush attack from Picklestein. I mean, once you start it, you have a split second to get that counter in, or you're going to take that hit, and you're going to get hit with a heavy combo.
Yeah. And you want to avoid taking damage at any point you can, because now you are in the danger zone.
I like that. One of the greatest movies of all time. Our songs as well. Yeah. Good corner work right here, and Picklestein will.
Oh, but
now he'll take the ground.
That's just. I think that's the theme of today. Is players not just cashing out to get their guaranteed kills, and instead just ending the round with a throw immediately afterwards.
I mean, sometimes just good fundamentals is the way to go. You know, mix up your punches and kicks, specials, and your throws. I mean, that's all you got to do.
It's the crossover, and now you've got Ken Critical in the corner. The world's your oyster. Picklestein, what are we choosing?
Good combo there from Picklestein.
Great. Got the parry, too, at the end of it. You know, saving a little bit of that OD gauge.
I mean, he kind of wasted some of that drive rush when he tried attacking, you know, good defense on Picklestein's part. And this is where he wants to be right here. This is it right here. Level 3 super for Picklestein to take game number 2.
Yeah, this is that all-important 1-1 now for the set count. Really want to avoid being down 2-0, and Picklestein able to do exactly that.
Because it's really rare when you see guys trade wins, you know, unlike our previous bout. I mean, you rarely ever see that. Statistically speaking, if you take game number 3, you're more than likely to get game number 4.
And then, yeah, it's also even more critical with taking game number 2. And now you're up 2-0, and you have a lot of work to make up for as the opponent.
I mean, the reverse 0-3, it's possible, but you don't see it too often. Those Cinderella stories don't often always happen, ladies and gentlemen. Solid combo work there from Picklestein.
Able to finish that food. The plate is empty.
Good attack there from Ken Critical.
Woo! What a great perfect parry.
It's good to see in this game, you know, people making good use of those parries in this one. Yeah. Swing and a miss there with the drive rush attack.
All right. He's going to pop out for the super, cashing in, getting Ken Critical to a very low life total. In burnout, in the corner, a single drive impact can end the round. Wait. Almost actually ended it right there.
And KO. Picklestein takes game number 3. Yeah. Ken Critical's thinking for a minute, could we see him pick another character? Yeah. I would be surprised if he did, but you know, he's sitting here thinking about it for a minute.
Yeah, taking a deep breath, you know, recenter yourself. Also, try not getting over your head of thinking about the entire set. The time to review what's been going on is after the tournament when you're doing your VOD review on your sets. When you're in here, you just want to recenter yourself, take a deep breath, and go in with a clear mind and clear heart.
I mean, you can always watch the footage later and see what you need to improve on and what you did well.
Yeah. And if you start focusing on what you're not doing well mid-set, you're just going to be beating yourself up and defeating yourself before your opponent even gets the chance to.
And it looks like Picklestein, is making those reads right here, and it looks like Ken Critical is in some trouble right here. Trade hits. Picklestein takes the round. Could this be match point, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, nice. It's the trade, but the throw is going to leave Ken Critical in the advantage position. Another one. Drive rush into the throw. Get you very close to the corner.
Throwing encouraged. He's hitting those combos. He's looking for that opening right there, and he get good parry there from Picklestein. Ken Critical is in critical condition. He's got to do something.
Yeah. Still have plenty of life, still plenty of OD gauge as well.
I mean, this level 2 super, it's going to chip away at that drive rush, so, I mean, smart move on Picklestein to use that level 2 here.
Yeah, gets the throw. You can take that throw. Oh, no, you can't.
Level 1! KO! Picklestein moves on to the next round.
Yep.
Ken Critical has been eliminated.
Yeah, one of the only 2 invaders still left, now gone.
He'll be heading home to Texas empty-handed.
Yep. Hey, still made it out at 5th. really good for how incredibly stacked this tournament was, especially with Oki talent.
I mean, that was a pretty solid matchup right there. I mean, you know, he came down from Texas. He has put on a clinic. You know, we saw him earlier as well during the pools, and he was a solid player, and it was it was enjoyable to see him. Pickelstein was the better man tonight. So,
yeah, but
looks like we got our final losers matchup coming up next.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting closer and closer to my favorite part of the bracket, at least as a tournament organizer, where the winner just stays on the cab.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the winner, like if you're, consistently winning, you get to sit back and enjoy the show for a little bit. You know, you get a chance to catch your breath because, to make that comeback from the losers bracket, you're running the gauntlet. You might as well not even get up at that point.
Yeah.
Just get comfortable in your seat.
Yeah. Pick the side you like and then stick with it. And hey, the stream runner might not be the most amenable to it, but if you want to switch sides, you can absolutely do it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I think technically doesn't the guy that's done winners final get to choose if he wants to be player 1 or player 2?
Sometimes. It depends on where you are, because of course some tournaments will say you are going to be sitting here and the other person's there. Although there are quite a few tournaments that do have a rule where you can, if you lose a round, you can opt to either switch character or you can swap player 1, player 2 side. I have seen it done exactly one time, and I've thought about doing it in brackets. It's in the rule book, might as well use it.
I think you should just do a coin toss. I mean, grand finals, if you think about it, you could probably hype it up a little more. Kind of if you're seeing a boxing or MMA title fight, bring both fighters there and do the coin toss. I mean, that would kind of hype it up a little more. Yeah. I think we could kind of see more of those at Skyline. We're gentlemen, congratulations. I'm calling a patent on that idea. That might be used for a future tournament.
Yeah. The funny thing is there was a time where I was competing in Guilty Gear where I very much preferred side 2. So when we would do that, they were, people traditionally like player 1 side because that's your default for training mode.
Right.
And they're like, what side do you want? I was I'd like player 2 side. All right.
It's deal. You got a deal.
You don't know what terror you just unleashed by putting me on side 2.
Loser quarterfinal right here. Well, I mean, once you jump over your opponent, you're back on the side
Exactly. Yeah. Who cares about what side you start on? Just cross your opponent over. Simple. Just back throw them.
Good combos here from Cold Ramen.
Oh, nice. Gets the DP out of the corner. I like the patience there. Unfortunately, though, for Vince, he's a little too patient with the throw. Great spacing from Cold Ramen.
And Cold Ramen gets round 1 in the unknown ruined lab. That's where Bison was being remade for DLC. I mean, overall, I've been happy with this roster as well. I mean, I can understand not putting the story around Bison, but having him as DLC makes sense.
Yeah. Although I am sad they removed some of the charge from him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they had to make tweaks. Some characters, maybe their style's not compatible with how 6. Good parry there from Vince. I mean, essentially, Ryu and Akuma, I mean, they have a lot of the same moves, but
yeah. I mean, to be fair, your classic Shotos, your Ryu, your Ken, your Akuma, they're gonna have the at least your base Shoto kit, and it's gonna be their additional sets of moves that are gonna change throughout time.
Well, I think didn't Dan have the worst version, or I don't know if we'll see Dan in this one, but wasn't that always more of a disrespect if you pick Dan just because of how bad his moveset was?
Sometimes, there's absolutely Dan fans out there. There is at least one person who would be clamoring for Dan to be in this game.
Well, it's if you pick Pichu in Melee, that was kind of more of a disrespect. That was probably the worst character to pick in Melee.
Yeah. And I don't know why this reminded me, but Sakura, I would love her to be in 6. Although, I don't know how many people would agree with me there.
Yeah, we might see, I mean, she still has been a fan favorite since the Street Fighter Alpha days. Good. Woo. And Vance will be taking this one.
Oh, nice. Getting the donkey kick. That gives a lot of screen position. Again, a whiff throw. But this time, Cold Ramen wasn't able to make too much use of it.
Good parry there from Vince. Or Vince, excuse me. I mean, I can see this being a back and forth win. Cold Ramen, he's a solid player, but, you have to be, consistent as far as getting the streaks going. if you're only winning 50% of the time, that could very well be, you know, life or death for you in these brackets.
Yeah, especially, you know, 50%, like trading back and forth when you have less health than your opponent by default, that is definitely a huge risk. But right here, Cold Ramen's going to be able to claim the round.
Gets the KO there. Good filling out process here. I mean, it's about that first. Who's going to make that mistake? Another good.
Oh, I thought the third one. They never expect the third throw.
I remember in the very original Street Fighter, throwing was frowned upon because it didn't really take much effort to do them, but they have improved that mechanic, you know, since, you know, Street Fighter 3 series. They have found a way to auto-correct that. I always use them. I mean, hey, you know, that's why throwing is encouraged.
I mean, if their company is going to give you a tool and it's not clearly a bug, use it.
Exactly. It's funny, that Killer Instinct, they actually completely remove throws. Who wants it right here? The game is still up for grabs. Akuma with the level 3 super right here.
Yeah, just trying to stack this damage on to Vince. Wants to make sure that any mistake is heavily punished. And speaking of, that is going to be a game. Cold Ramen now on the board.
Here we go, game 3. Will the momentum shift again, or will Cold Ramen keep it going? I mean, Vince, you know, still a solid Ryu player.
Woo!
Good air. Swing and a miss there with that attempted wake-up attack.
Lots of damage. Tried to go for the DI meaty, but mistimed it, allowing Cold Ramen to get a back throw instead of being stunned.
You know, Cold Ramen out of drive rush here. That was his chance right there, and one more will do it. The Magic Pixel, and Vince will take it.
Yeah. Slamming that fist into the skull of Cold Ramen.
Good parry there. Punishable.
Yeah. No helm splitter coming in here. Oh, the DP getting blocked, and big punish counter for Vince.
I mean, Akuma, high risk, high reward. I mean, you do damage, but if that is blocked or you miss, you are going to pay a price for it.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta ask yourself, how comfortable am I with this gamble?
I mean, that gamble paid off for him.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at some point, you got to take some risks, and that's the only way you get any better. Level 3 super. Magic Pixel for Cold Ramen right here. One more will do it for Vince. And the low kick does it. Game 4. If Cold Ramen wins, we go to a sudden death set. If Vince wins, he moves on.
And Vince already starting this round off quite nicely, getting the throw, putting Cold Ramen into awkward position. Gets the jump over the fireball, the punish counter. You're going to this corner.
Big 5-hit combo there from Vince.
Oh, with the back throw. You're now the one in the corner, Vince. What you going to do about it?
Good parry there. Vince is not taking any chances. I mean, he wants to get to that next round.
Yeah, now in burnout, there's still a sliver of OD for Cold Ramen here. There it is. There's the DI.
There's the stun right there. Cold Ramen. Will that do it? Cold Ramen's taking the lead, but for how long?
Cole gets the chop in. Cold Ramen now with a round on the board, potentially trying to make this game 5.
Yeah. Good quick jab there. In the neutral space. I mean, you're seeing Cold Ramen, he's starting to get more aggressive right here, and Vince has not really had an answer for it this round. And a level 2 super available for Cold Ramen. Critical art available for Vince.
Yeah, this is a just light punch target combo into level 2 potential kill. Unfortunately, though, you're getting throw loop just a little bit. Nice DP, and that's enough.
Cold Ramen takes game number 4. All right, here it is, sudden death. Some of the best high-level Street Fighter we are going to see here.
Yeah. These losers sets are going to tooth and nail. Everything's being laid out on the table. No one is holding up any cards for the next set.
Go for broke. Fight. Fight. It all depends on your skill. If you know, you know.
Oh my, another whiff throw. Vince has just not been able to get these reversal throws to function properly.
And Cold Ramen changes the momentum. I mean, he might put together a string of 2 wins and send Vince on his way home. Vince answers with, you know, a good wake-up attack there. Cold Ramen with a wake-up attack of his own. Good parry. You got to be careful jumping in the air in this game. I mean, you are vulnerable to those anti-airs.
Yeah, especially when your opponent has a DP anti-air as well. So they might be looking for it.
Beautiful 10-hit combo there from Cold Ramen.
Lots of whip throws right there from both players.
No drive rush, but Vince is on hanging by a thread right here. Vince is out of drive rush, but who wants it right here?
Oh, chip out.
Oh my God! Holy fucking shit!
What a reaction there.
Cold Ramen takes the round. Vince has been eliminated, but that was an incredible set right there.
Yeah. I knew what Vince was going for. I liked the attempt at doing the chip out with the super, but you're just way too close. And since it wasn't going to true string into it,
I have never seen that like in a at a live event where you see a super and then you see another super.
Yeah, at least for as far as Street Fighter is concerned, it's not the most common thing. Some of the anime fighting games, you see the super into reversal super a lot more, thanks to those anime fighters being a lot more safe jab, safe jump dependence. They have a lot more easy access to it, whereas with Street Fighter, you have a lot more committing to meaties or throws.
You just pulled that off right at the right time when it looked like, Vince was about to buy himself one more round. Cold Ramen pulled off his super, and just like that, Cold Ramen advances to the next round.
Yep, now we're going to take a stint up to winners just for a little bit to have Dual Kevin popping up on the screen. One of these two are going to be going to grand finals on the winner's side, get the ultimate relaxation spot for the next couple of sets.
All right, this will be an interesting matchup right here. I mean, we'll see if Z can do it. I mean, I know with Street Fighter 6, Z has come close, but he has not been able to quite get there yet. But this could be his night right here.
Yeah.
The winner here will get to see. He'll just get to kick back and enjoy the show.
Yeah. You know what's something I noticed about Street Fighter, at least Street Fighter 6 in particular, is just how many people use the default mapping. You have so many fighting games nowadays, like especially with all the different controller types that people use, where you have a lot of setting different controls. But I know I have, and like a lot of people, just like the default controls are so well put into together. They put a lot of thought and effort of where these buttons are going to get mapped.
I mean, these are always so much depth with Capcom. I mean, they support their games for many years as well. This, it's going to be probably 2030 something before we see Street Fighter 7.
Yeah, could potentially be even longer too, depending on how much longevity they want to give this game.
Oklahoma versus Indiana right here.
Is getting it started hot right now.
Shirai Ryuzi's got to keep that trophy in the house. Dual Kevin looking to take it home with him to Indiana. I mean, this would be a major upset, and this would be a big win for Z right here if he can defeat Dual Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge confidence booster, too, to defeat someone that, you absolutely look up to Dual Kevin as a player. Not only just really good, but also so representative, like seeing U.S. talent go and compete overseas.
I mean, it is awesome as well to see, players from that far away coming down, to Skyline and come down to participate in our tournaments. I love seeing it.
Yeah, it's like, of course, it doesn't feel good to have your regional get invaded by other states, other regions, and have them take it. But the flip side, like you said, it's really cool to see that your region's attracting top-level talent from all over the place.
Yeah, you get, go back home to Indiana with a trophy, $500 and a story to tell.
Dual Kevin is keeping Z locked in this corner. Gets a throw. Level 2? No, not yet.
It's just such high-level play from Dual Kevin right here. It's just so, I am just completely dumbfounded with how good he is. And
gonna invest to level 3. I don't think scaling stops us from killing. And if it does, you're just still in a terrible position.
That does do it right there, and Dual Kevin gets game number 1. How many arenas? I think they have, what, three? Was there 3 in the USA for Street Fighter 6? It was this one, the MMA cage, and Giles Air Force Base.
I think that sounds right.
I couldn't remember where the Fatal Fury Cafe was. It might have been, no, that would be in Japan, I think. I'm just completely. It's just so hard to believe how much skill Dual Kevin has. I mean, and Z is a top-level player, and just seeing Dual Kevin do this,
it really does show kind of the disparities. Like, you see it a lot of other esports. Like, there's a difference between being top-ranked on the leaderboards for ranked, and then being a top-level competitor and being on that next level. And Dual Kevin really shows off as, like, you might be at the top of Oklahoma, Z, but I'm competing at the top of the world.
It's like when, Mike Watson and who's the other, famous Street Fighter 2 player, they thought they were at the top, and then they eventually met Tomo Ohira, and the rest is history there. I mean, it's one of those things when we all get together, you find out who is truly the best player in the world at this game. And it's different, playing online compared to just sitting at home, too. You just got to roll out of bed. Looks like Dual Kevin takes game number 2 with a level 3 super.
And that is definitely a huge part of playing offline, having success offline, too. Because like you said, when you're at home, you get to just roll out of bed. You get to be in whatever clothes you want. Don't have to worry about, being super, like when you go in public, you have a lot of appearances to maintain.
Yeah, I mean, I just sit in my underwear in my recliner and game. Yeah. It should be good to go there.
Yeah, you get to just yell, like, whatever you want at your opponent. You get to trash talk to no end. But it's like here, you've got to be locked in. You've got to be potentially in clothes that aren't as comfortable as you would wear at home. Because, like, of course, you need to wear acceptable for...
Perfect KO from Dual Kevin.
And then, of course, the exhaustion, too. We've been here all day. It's not like when you're sitting at home in a bracket. It's like you can go just to your fridge real quick, grab some drinks, grab some food. It's like, no, you're staying here.
Anticipation, I mean, Shirai Ryu Z, I mean, it looks like Dual Kevin has his ticket here. I mean, he is going to need a miracle to get back into this fight.
All right, could be the start of it. Nice counter hit. You're going to get Dual Kevin to the corner. There's only 1 bar left and very close to burnout, actually. Never mind anymore now that Dual Kevin's found some advantage right back.
I mean, it looked like everything, with Z, his offense was being negated right away. And it looks like Dual Kevin sweeps Shirai Ryu Z 3-0.
Yeah. That means Dual Kevin going to be sitting really nice and pretty. Going to be able to relax, watch these sets, be here right with us to enjoy all the action. And it's a great privilege to be in the winner's side of Grands, because now you get to see and really study the rest of your opponents.
It looks like all roads are leading to Dual Kevin on this one, though. Yeah. I mean, it looks like he has just played lights out, no mistakes. I mean, how often do you see Z lose by perfect KO?
Yeah. Or like anyone who's making it into top 8s for Street Fighter these days. You don't even see perfect KOs that often in general.
Yeah, and you're seeing it here at this high level in top 8. And all right, here's our brackets, ladies and gentlemen. So Dual Kevin will get to chill out for a little bit. In our loser semifinal, Cold Ramen will play Picklestein. The winner of that moves on to the loser final and plays Shirai Ryu Z.
You want to know something about Dual Kevin's run so far? He hasn't dropped a single game at all.
I mean, just lights out, no mistakes, and he is playing elite-level players here, with Picklestein, Z, Cold Ramen. These are elite-level players, and Dual Kevin is just through them.
Yeah. Here they are, both players going to be popping up. This is going to be our losers semifinals. We're now in that part of the bracket. Whoever wins the set stays up there. There is no leaving except in defeat until we get to grand finals.
Winner stays, loser pays. That's the old school, like Mortal Kombat 2. I loved it. It's on there where you had to put the quarters in. It was like winner stays, loser pays. But yeah, this is it right here. This is do or die when you're in the loser's bracket, as losing again will make you eliminated.
You've got any thoughts on who you expect to take this set?
It's kind of a toss-up. I mean, we're going to see an Akuma versus JP. I guess it's just going to depend on who can get the ball rolling first. I mean, Cold Ramen, he's got skill, but he's kind of been inconsistent. Picklestein has been consistent, but when he gets beat, sometimes it kind of takes a minute to get going. So But it's a toss-up here. I guess we'll see what happens. Both of these guys, elite level players. Picklestein has finished, you know, top 8 several times in several different tournaments. So has Cold Ramen as well. Oh, we're going to England for this one. All right. I love the background, you know, the stages. They are really incredible in this game as well.
Yeah. You know, this is one of those stages where JP's projectiles really do pop out. The purple is like, you'd think, you know, this kind of has a darker background, some of those more darker colors, kind of reds, purplishes, but no, it's just such a bright purple for this. It's a little bit easier to see.
Both of the guys just chilling out, drinking tea, enjoying the show. I mean, you don't really get a chance to pay attention to the background characters because you're typically playing a set. You see that right there.
And the round gets cleaned out. Picklestein, very dominant.
See the background. I don't even know anybody. Have you even used a payphone or a phone booth? Like, I don't even remember the last time I saw one.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. All right, I'm here. Oh. All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh, and yeah, gets out of the corner for free. Gets the throw. Not. Oh, I thought it was going to be back there for a second, but nope. We're going to return back to this mid screen.
Swing and a miss there from Cold Ramen. They trade blows there. He's got Picklestein backed into the quarter.
You can take another throw. You don't need to be super active, and the bait coming out. Cold Ramen able to take a round in response.
It's a toss-up right here. I mean, we could very well see a Game 5 because both of these players are so evenly matched. We could see a Game 5 here.
Teleport on in, gets the counter hit, and Picklestein ready to confirm, but is now in burnout, so you got to be a little bit more careful here.
Well, looks like his aggression has paid off. Level 3 super to take it, and Picklestein will be going home with Game 1 as the win. Or Picklestein takes Game 1. That was kind of a mouthful there. Game 2. Good strategy here. I mean, that's what right there what Cold Ramen needs to do with, you know, Picklestein. He needs to just, you know, don't give him a chance to zone, get in his face the whole time. And
yeah. I mean, Akuma does have the tools to be that kind of aggressive. I mean, Demon Flip, if you can call out the right projectile, can absolutely close that distance in the blink of an eye.
I mean, right here, you know, he's got Cold Ramen in the corner. Well, not anymore, but, you know, he's still done a significant amount of damage here. Picklestein's out of drive rush, and he's stuck in the corner, so the stun is there. Well, you never see that coming. Is every time.
Yeah. We saw Picklestein counter it effectively one time before with the super, but I mean, you still have to be super ready, super present in the moment in order to have that super.
Trade of combos. Good amnesia there from JP. I mean, you're seeing Cold Ramen closing the distance. He misses with that drive rush attack. And the level 2 super is coming from Picklestein.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to go into burnout of this actually? No.
15 hit combo from Picklestein.
There it is, the kill. Picklestein getting up the round, looking poised to go up 2-0.
I mean, that was if Picklestein can secure this round as well, it's going to be incredibly hard for Cold Ramen to make that comeback. That's what he needs to do right there. He needs to just keep on zoning, keep the full screen. Good filling out process. Who is going to... Beautiful wake-up attack there from Cold Ramen. And it looks like this level 2 super will finish it, and Picklestein takes game number 2.
Yeah. Massive, massive advantage now. Being up 2-0, now you've sent your opponent to have to reverse 3-0 you. You get 3 chances just to take 1 game. The odds are stacked in your favor.
Nothing's written in stone, but Cold Ramen will need a miracle to get back into this one. It looks like the momentum has shifted in Picklestein's favor.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Cold Ramen already down half HP. This is what playing Akuma gets you. You die a lot faster than everyone else.
And JP takes that round. This could be match point right here. I mean, expect Cold Ramen to come out a little more aggressively. But you're starting to see Picklestein is capitalizing on those mistakes as well.
Nice parry. He's been very calm defensively. There it is. The Helm Splitter catching Picklestein.
Good overhead there. Thrown back into the corner. He's got him stuck in the corner right here, but he's out of drive rush, but
back throw. Are we going to try to get a stun? No, Cold Ramen will not even get the chance. Gets sent back to the mid-screen.
Swing and a miss here.
Yeah, burnout's going to end just
here comes
after.
We didn't see the critical. All right, now we'll see the critical art.
Yeah, you have to take critical art here. You cannot. Oh, we're going to take level 2?
Well, that should do the kill right there. So, oh, maybe not.
Oh, wait, there's still combo left.
The magic pixel.
Wake up level 3.
He swings and misses.
Picklestein tried to rob away the set and is not going to find anything.
And Cold Ramen has some points on the board. 1 round to go of several. Picklestein just needs to win one more. I mean, you can relax a little bit. Like if you're in if you're Picklestein, you're in pretty good shape here. Punish counter throw. One more will do it. The magic pixel for Cold Ramen.
Likes that throw. And
KO anti-air.
Beautiful anti-air there. Don't you get up. Don't you get up, Cold Ramen. There you go.
The Picklestein moves on to the next round. Cold Ramen has been eliminated.
Yeah, the muscle memory of, oh, the set's over. I need to get up to let the 2 other players know.
Yeah, Picklestein is running the gauntlet. All right, so this one will be our losers finals. The winner will move on to face Dual Kevin, and then the loser will be headed home. Yeah. I mean, this will be an interesting matchup, Kimberly versus JP. I mean, these 2 guys, there's been a lot of history. They've played a lot of games against each other as well.
Yeah. I wonder how deep into their bag of tricks they're going to start with. Are they going to, start this set off as if they're playing each other for the first time, or are we already going to see some of that experience of playing each other? Some of these habits are going to get preyed upon of that. Normally you wouldn't see, you wouldn't see JP and Kimberly fight this way. You would see these 2 fight this way.
It's like rushdown versus zoning. Who wants it?
Yeah, because sometimes you play against someone so much with their character archetype. Like, you turn JP into a rush. I was like, oh, I can't zone this player, but I can rush them down.
We're going to see what happens here. I mean, there's a lot on the right, potential, spot in the finals, $500 on the line right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, and of course, we're going to see Kimberly versus JP. I mean, that's one of those where you're seeing, Picklestein, he's had to run the gauntlet before to get back in, to make that comeback. Well, at least he's comfortable, though.
Yeah, I mean, being comfortable in any position, especially in this. Like, Losers Final has got to be one of the most nerve-wracking positions in a bracket to be because of, you want to be in Grand Finals. You don't want this to be the end of your story.
All right. Which one of our representatives will be facing off against Dual Kevin from Indiana? I mean, Dual Kevin has already beaten both of these players, too, and it's still looking like all roads are leading to him, but we'll see who gets that.
I mean, Picklestein's been on a roll so far. There is something to be said to have that good momentum going in of the winning set after set.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's already warmed up and he's ready to go, and perfect KO for Picklestein. Yeah. Just a good way to start the set.
Yeah, I mean, complete control. It's exactly the mantra of how JP and Lore wants to play these sets, and now Picklestein just exemplifying it.
I mean, the loser, whoever loses this one will still be going home with 3rd place, so that's still pretty incredible for this bracket as well.
Yeah, you get a share of that prize pool.
So you don't go home empty-handed. Like whoever's in 3rd or 1st place, like drinks are on you. It looked like, Shirai Ryu Z, he's getting too aggressive with those combos. Picklestein finally saw an opening here, and that level 2 super is chipping away.
Oh, nice, gets the throw. Gets another one. You can take one more throw.
Boom! KO.
Yeah, not a command grab, but you could have taken a regular throw. Unfortunately for Z. Now, Picklestein, can you keep this dominance going? This has been 5 games of it. This would be 5 games of it. Woo!
It looks like, Picklestein's in complete control here. I mean, he has got his zoning down to a T. He is chipping out on him.
And this might have just come from the experience of these two fighting each other. Picklestein knows that Z likes to be super aggressive, so zoning can be actually so much more effective against an aggressively mindseted player.
I mean, with Kimberly, you can see Z was trying to go for, when that zoning right there, that's what makes JP so dangerous.
Yeah. If you don't have a dedicated projectile invulnerable move that you can just spam out at your disposal or very quickly advancing move to just get past it, it can be very, very difficult.
I mean, Picklestein's got that momentum too, and good anti-air there. Good attack. I mean, I love that drop kick there from G. Perfect KO again. Picklestein is on a roll right here.
Yeah. 2 perfect KOs in the same set.
It's a little discouraging if you're on the opposite end of it. But it ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, you still have potentially 3 more games to play if you're Z.
I mean, you're going to expect Z to be more aggressive here because, he's got to do something to stay in the fight. Good throwing here.
Great spacing there. Able to hit the punish counter. Solid damage off this combo and to set up some Oki.
Beautiful 6-hit combo. Throw escape. Look for that amnesia. Parries the drop kick.
Slide on in. Finds its mark. And Z finally getting something going. Has a round. Just needs to convert it into this game.
Good anti-air there from Picklestein.
Gets the neutral win and converting it. Picklestein putting Z back in the corner.
I've noticed a theme where, the players that get 2 wins, the one that's losing, he might get 1 round in, but then after that, it just reverts back to,
Yeah, look at this. And the shimmy.
Perfect KO again.
Ooh. Picklestein, are you just going to get a perfect KO every single game just like that?
We'll see what happens on match point here.
All right, no perfect for Picklestein.
I mean, Z right here, this is where he's got to stay in the fight. Solid work, good anti-air there.
This is that dry rush, obtains the combo extension. This is the exact spacing. There we go. That's what Z has been looking for this entire set.
And here we go with the level 3 super. Break out the cassette player and the 80s music. Interesting choice. Level 3 super from Picklestein. What's going to... Zone! Boom! Picklestein goes 3-0. Shirai Ryu Z will be going home with 3rd place.
Yeah, and now Picklestein gets the chance to fight Dual Kevin. You have to beat Dual Kevin twice in a row before Dual Kevin can find the 3 games if you want to take it all for Oklahoma.
All right, and here's our main event has come up, our grand final. So here are the rules. Should, Dual Kevin win this set, it will be over. Should Picklestein win, the brackets will reset. We go to a sudden death set. At that point, the winner of that will be our 2025 Street Fighter 6 Skyline champion.
Yeah. The players going to get nice and locked in there. They're laughing, they're joking, they're having a good time before the set. This is the time they'll be laughing, smiling at each other, and then the second that character select pops up, it's going to be stone cold.
Yep. It's like we're not friends anymore. It's like we can be friends before or after, but not during the fight.
Yeah. We'll be friends going to get food after this, but not a second before during it.
I mean, it's going to be, Picklestein will be the underdog here. He could finish with another 2nd place again, but with Dual Kevin's, play style, we've seen him just run through these solid players, and we'll see if Picklestein can make the adjustments and keep that Skyline trophy here at Oklahoma.
Okay. Yo, I know it's just Picklestein is just hovering over DJ, but that would be wild to be able to pull out. Oh, does Picklestein need a moment?
Yeah, he's taking a quick breather.
I mean, yeah, you've been up there. These sets, even though it was dominating fashion for both losers semis and losers finals, it's still taxing on you. You're definitely warranted yourself to, you know, get up, walk around. If you need to go get water or
restroom
break, anything like that, take it.
Exactly.
I mean, you've saved a lot of time by doing 3-0s, so might as well, you know, use that time. Because Dual Kevin's using that to text somebody.
I mean, Dual Kevin is definitely comfortable here.
Yeah, it's like he's been waiting for a while. What's waiting a little bit more?
Yeah. Somebody played the Jeopardy theme for us.
Without us getting DMCA'd, of course.
You know, once again, you know, thank our sponsors, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, you know, Tinker Federal Credit Union, Oklahoma Board Game Community, as well as, you know, the Reed, you know, Event Center. Thank you all for hosting this event, the Delta Hotels.
Yeah. You know, Kane saved me quite a little bit in college. At least the one near my university was open till 2 a.m. So some of those late nights when nothing else was open. I mean, of course, I had Waffle House, but
where'd you go to college at?
UNT Dallas.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, it's really fun because last night was at Bricktown Brewery, and there's so many OU. I was like thankful I did not go to a UT school, and I don't have any like UT merch whatsoever because I would have been absolutely looked at with very harsh stares.
All right, main event time. Grand Finals is here. Who is gonna take it? I mean, it looks like Dual Kevin is, you know, making a statement early. And
really putting Picklestein on the back foot. And that's exactly where Dual Kevin wants to be. But Picklestein able to fight out of the corner, get back to this mid-screen, potentially set up some zoning.
And Picklestein's our hope. You got to keep that Skyline trophy in the house.
Although, zoning is not as effective against Rashid as it is against Kimberly because, I mean, Rashid has some really good projectiles of his own to fight back with.
I mean, just the way he's playing, like Dual Kevin, it's just the way he reads, the way he attacks, the way he defends. It's just really incredible. You know, he's just on a different level.
Yeah. Dual Kevin is definitely the kind of player that gives you the problems to figure out. And instead of Dual Kevin being the one figuring out you.
Well, I mean, there's always like, levels to this stuff. You got like a guy that's really good at a state level, others good at national, regional level, national, and then world levels. And you know, good parry there from Picklestein.
Yeah, a little awkward on the spacing of that perfect parry. Not able to get anything out of it except for just, you know, not having to continue to block.
Good feeling out process. Who's going to make that move? Good parry there from Picklestein.
Yeah, and this time is able to get a conversion. Still have to be wary. There is level 3 available for Dual Kevin, so this round could end in the blink of an eye.
Yeah. He's got him trapped in the corner right here. I mean, here it comes. Level 3 super to take game number 1. Dual Kevin will be taking the first one.
Yeah, but Dual Kevin's not able to claim it very, very dominantly. Not like it was in Winners Final, of course. And that's a good sign for Picklestein.
I mean, Picklestein, he had a chance to kind of make the reads as well. But again, anything is possible, ladies and gentlemen.
It is Grand Finals after all.
I mean, we could see a bracket reset. We did see one back at Super Bit Wars back in May, so Picklestein actually was the runner-up in that tournament. Good offense here from Dual Kevin. He's just chipping away.
Yeah. There it is. Burnout ended. Don't have to fear the DI, but you do have to fear just a normal combo. Dual Kevin continuing the rounds to be won.
I mean, I'm kind of curious to see if, like, if there's any different strategy or Picklestein could use here. I mean, Dual Kevin is just making those reads. It's been really hard for, Picklestein to make that comeback. But
got the cross up, but the anti-air. And now you're in Burnout, getting progressed ever so closer to this corner. That is a great reversal there, but the DI.
And Picklestein's in trouble right here. I mean, no drive rush. He's taking that damage. Dual Kevin is just taking him down.
Yeah.
He's dizzy right here, and Dual Kevin takes game number 2.
Yeah, there was in burnout, wasn't ready for the CA to stop the DI, and we are now moving towards tournament points. Oh.
Interesting, we could be seeing a character select. He might, Picklestein might just be taking a breather here too.
All right, just took a little bit of second, got a drink of water, got a little bit of a mental break. Oh, the anti-air, dropping the fireball. It's your normal response, but you gotta be wary. Just like with Guile, there's always a reversal option at the other end of it.
But Picklestein, expect him to be more aggressive and come out swinging because this is his last chance right here, so.
Yeah. Has Dual Kevin in burnout, so there are a lot of options have been restricted. You get some good chip damage, which JP is very good at taking advantage of.
I mean, I could see Dual Kevin dropping this round to kind of keep him back in this, but then again, good anti-air there from Picklestein.
Dual Kevin taking a nice, more calm approach, the whiff throw, and now Picklestein all the way to the corner. This is Rashid's main advantage is the corner's never far away. You could be near full screen, and you're going to get still put into this corner.
You blink, and you're in the corner. You have no idea how you got there. The zoning right here. Oh, Picklestein is out of drive rush here.
Yeah, it does have meter if you're able to react to a DI. Oh, there's level 2. We're going to go for chip out.
This could very well do it, and chip out. Yeah. Dual Kevin takes the round. This could be it.
Oh, tries to set up. Tries to snap that finger, but Dual Kevin launching a very aggressive round start and is not slowing the pace whatsoever.
I mean, Dual Kevin is comfortable right here, and, this is very well looks like it's going to be his night.
Yeah, down now into the range where any hit into level 3 will kill if you let Dual Kevin get to the meter. And doesn't need it. That is the tournament. Dual Kevin is your Skyline Horizons 2025 Grand Champion, never dropping a single game the whole tournament.
Closing the show with authority right there. Dual Kevin will be heading home to Indiana with that championship.
Yeah.
Our 2025 Skyline Street Fighter 6 champion. Picklestein once again places second. Yeah. And incredible stuff right here. We have seen such high-level gameplay. Dual Kevin, representing Indiana, comes down, wins the tournament in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Now, gives Dual Kevin, even though it's not a Capcom World Cup win, it's not a win on the tour. I mean, a win's a win. That's a definite good confidence booster. I mean, not only can you get the money, but the satisfaction of winning a tournament, get to go back home, use that, keep advancing over and over. And, Dual Kevin just likes to play this game. I
mean, you come into enemy territory, you come in, you clean house, you make a statement right there, and Dual Kevin made it. Congratulations to Dual Kevin, Picklestein on getting second, Shirai Ryuzi on third, and all of our other competitors that showed up for the Street Fighter 6 bracket here tonight.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Good stuff to everybody who competed. We always appreciate everyone who enters for Street Fighter. Appreciate the production, the staff, all the sponsors for helping making this possible. I've been Kobe VT here with Lookout Below 60. We've enjoyed commentating for you tonight. We're going to be sending it off to Tekken 8 so they can finish out tonight's bracket. So stay tuned. We're just going to get a short break.
And we'll catch you at the next one.